Hello and welcome to Anno 1800. My name is Nathan and we're going to do an Anno 1800 Let's Play. So to just give you a little bit of background on what I know about the game, I've done a playthrough with, all the content that you see in front of me. I've got a lot of the DLC. I've done a playthrough, so I'm pretty familiar with the game. And we're gonna start. I want to start a new game with mods and with a kind of an increased level of difficulty that I've done in the past. So I started the game several times, and I've done what I consider to be like a full and complete playthrough, kind of with the easiest settings and just playing through all this content that I have available to me. And so I want to start a new series with mods. And I'm quite familiar with the game, but I've installed some mods, and we'll go over those mods in a second. But I have barely any idea what they do. They're just based on suggestions that I've seen in the community, and so it's going to be kind of an adventure. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to go into sandbox mode. I'm just going to go with less guidance because I know how to play the game, and I've always liked this guy. We're going to go with, I think this is one of the characters from Seasons of Silver, I want to say, or maybe it's this guy. No, this is Artur Gasparov. I don't know who this is. But, I like his uniform. We're going to go with him. I like his blue sash, so we're going to see if we can pick a color that's pretty close to his. All of this just doesn't really matter, but let's go with a ship. Blue. And we're going to play with all these DLCs in front of us. Let's see if we can change the name here. Cornelius Warlow. That seems... Yeah, that's a great name. We're going to go with that. Obviously, I don't have all of the additional content, and there is... some of the non-DLC stuff, some of the DLC stuff that doesn't even show up here, I don't have. So all the little kind of the content packs, I guess, that are not like fully fledged DLCs. I don't have a lot of those, but I do have some. Botanica, I just never got around to purchasing. Empire of the Skies. I've seen a lot of people, struggle with the mail mechanic, and it's just. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe I won't. But we're playing with those right now, and I'm gonna set up custom, like a custom game here. But it is gonna be like I'm gonna pick some characters that are not of normal difficulty. They're gonna be kind of. I'm gonna go with Beryl O'Mara, for example. But let me just load my settings in here. And then let's go to world. I do have a seed that I want to plug in that is not this. What is it? 6399. 6399. Pretty decent. So to just give you an explanation of what we're doing here, if you've never played this game, you can choose normal, hard, extreme difficulty, or you can just set up custom settings here. And I've set up custom settings that reflect the normal difficulty, and believe it or not, I've played on easier settings, so this is going to be interesting for me. But I'll just leaf through the settings here real quick. We're playing with Willie, Benty, Beryl. You notice here that Beryl has 2 stars, so she's more difficult. That's really where the difficulty is going to lie for me. It's not going to be overly difficult, for sure, but I do like a little bit of a challenge. We're going to play with all these traders, Isabel, Eli, and Madame Kahina. They're going to all be on the map, and we're also going to play with Jean, all the pirates, Jean La Fortune in the New World, and Anne Harlow in the Old World. Just take a look at those features when you get a second. Starting conditions, going the full harbor, large starting capital. Let's actually turn off revealed map. I think it's a little bit more interesting. And I have selected a seed, which means I have looked at this map. Excuse me. I know that it's a good one, but I don't really remember where things are on the map. So I looked at this seed days ago. I just remember it being a decent one, and I didn't feel like leafing through tons of seeds to get the right one. I think I loaded the game like 5 or 6 times to find a good one, but we're going to turn off a revealed map because it's a little... I like the fog of war. And then victory conditions, I've turned on a bunch, but really our victory is... yeah, defeating... I think it'll be defeating all the other players and going to war with each one of them at a time. And then, yeah, I guess throughout the series I'll talk about more of like my personal goals that are outside of these victory conditions that are not world domination, for example. Cool. And then let's start the game. And yes, I am playing with mods. Here's the mod list right here. A lot of the add-ons by Jacob seem to be really interesting. Pescatarians, city variations for terraced worker and artisan housing. I think that's what it is. And then there's some new buildings in there too that replace some of the vanilla buildings. Or maybe that's industrial cities. I don't know. I don't remember what the difference is between these. New World cities is terraced housing there. I've turned on bigger harbors, turned on ship capacity to increase ship capacity, and I've also turned on alternative needs, which is also a mod by Jacob. Again, I only have a vague idea of what Jacob's stuff does. Obviously, bigger harbors, ship capacity, that's pretty self-explanatory, but this is all going to be new discovery. I don't know what alternative needs is, for example. I know you're supplying alternative needs from this standard, but I just don't know what they are. So that's my mods. Let's go. Yeah, I'm very, very excited to start a new series with mods. It's just... I've played a lot of Anno in the last 2 years. It's actually been my first entry into the Anno series. I've never played an Anno game before 1800. And I'm very, very excited for Pax Roma to come out. And this is just me just really, really itching for that game, but I think it'll be exciting to replay Anno again with mods. All right, so here we are on the island of Villefresh. Villefresh? Yeah, it's definitely French, I think. We'll change the name of our settlement here. And I'm going to slow down time right away. And let's take a look at our island here. We're up here in the northern corner of the old world. We got a decently sized island here. And we do have a singular flagship with stuff to... well, we have some timber, we have some steel beams, we have some weapons. I'm going to drop off these weapons here.
Flagship at your service.
Kind of don't need them. But with this timber and this steel, I'm just going to go around and explore
Ordnance plotted.
other areas. So let's go north. Actually, let's go south. I want to see what's south. So we'll send our flagship on our way to go explore the world that we're in, and just right off the bat, I'm gonna move our starting trading post here off of this beach. I'm gonna put it over here. This is kind of like a better beach in my opinion. It's facing inward towards the center of the map. It's a bigger beach. It's a little more. It's less bendy, which I appreciate. I don't think this is gonna be our main island. I'm honestly, in this playthrough, I've built up islands in the old world before, but I think in this game, I think we'll focus more on Cape Trelawney and Crown Falls. And for those of you who are not totally familiar with this game, all of this doesn't make sense, but I'm just letting existing players know what my plans are. So that's goal number 1, is to build up a big city in Cape Trelawney. That's going to be my capital. But now, for now, let's just start doing some city building here. I'm going to start off with a road here. And yeah, maybe we'll go up this way. And then here's where we will build our very first market. Boom. Let's just get a road all the way around that. And we want to build places for people to live, so I'm going to go ahead and...
Willie Wibbleshot. Self-made man, no shame in it. Wibbly, if you like. How it'll be in the fairy tales.
Alright, hello Willie. It looks like we discovered his island over here.
You reached a new milestone.
Oh, and on my island I've reached a new milestone. Age of Agriculture. That was really, really quick. So here's Willie's island. I'm sure he's already building. Oh, he's got... Wow, he's got tons of oil here. And he's already starting to build his own little village here too. Alright, so we will need timber, so let's get some lumberjack huts. We need to build homes. We need timber. So I'm gonna put a lumberjack hut way over here. Right here. Let's put another one right there. And of course, drawing the road decreases the effectiveness of this.
We're taking every care.
That's just playing. I just need to do this. Oh, no. That's good enough. Let's connect this to... Let's connect these roads up to... Let's do that, yeah. And then what we need up here in order to collect... actually, I was going to put a warehouse down to collect timber, but actually what we'll do is we need to convert just the wood into timber. And for that we need a sawmill. So I'm going to put 2 sawmills down here. And we are short of workforce now. So I'm going to put on some more homes. Let's just do that. There we go.
I got me family.
Now we're at +1 capacity for a workforce. So that's good. All right, so we're making timber to build homes. We have 18 wood in stock, and that'll just increase. Oh, they're waiting on wood. Here comes the wood. Okay, cool. And this, if I click on here, yeah, we'll need a warehouse over here. So I'm going to build a warehouse like EA. There we go. Also, just really quick, you know, I live in a city. There is background noise. I have added a gate to my microphone. If the audio seems really weird, it's because I have put the gate on too aggressively. I will listen to the episode afterwards and see how bad it is. But I put the gate on there to just drown out the background noise if I can. but it might be too aggressive. It might just be that I need a better time of day to play. But yeah, it gets better after rush hour. Maybe I just have to do that. But I'm experimenting with some of the tools, the digital tools that I have at my disposal. So we'll see how that works. And I apologize if the audio in the background noise is just not appealing. But I'll do what I can. So the next thing that we need. So this game is primarily all about fulfilling the needs of workers and then giving them upward mobility, if you will. So if you fulfill all their needs, then they have upward mobility in society. A farmer becomes a worker becomes an artisan, etc. All right, so one of those needs is fish, and we do have fish in stock. But
She had bunions, silly Orncoot. So I says, keep your feet in health or you can't work, and your 6 little mouths will go hungry.
Okay, so here's one of the mod things. Supply improving, normal, alternative prohibited, which is vegetables. Activate alternative consumption in lifestyle needs or in the marketplace. Okay. Okay, so I can... okay, so the way this works, I guess, is that you can say... You can turn on the demand for vegetables, which replaces the need for fish, but I cannot do that yet because I need... excuse me. I need a single person that is of the worker class. I need a worker. Yeah, fair enough. So in the meantime, we'll do fish. So we can build a fishery, or at least we will be able to, as soon as we have the wood for it. Let's just speed up time. There we go. It only costs 2 wood. We have timber. We have that timber. Great.
You reached a new milestone.
Yeah. We've reached a new city status. Village. Wow. Exciting. I'm going to move this warehouse so it's like equidistant between the fishery and these saw pits. We can use one. We can use one for all of these needs, essentially. Okay. So the next thing that we need to provide as a basic need are work clothes. How do we do that? Well, we need a sheep farm to produce wool, and then we need a knitter to actually make the clothes from wool. So let's see what we can do with setting up a sheep farm. It really doesn't matter where I go with this. Let's just do it right out of town kind of thing. Well, let's actually just set this up right near our warehouse, the one that we have. Great. Set out those fields. These sheep, a lot of farms come with like modules that you have to set out, so you can kind of make them into whatever shape you want. Look at all these animals running around. They're going crazy. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we got one of those. We have a sheep farm. It's producing wool. And then let's set up a framework knitters. Great. Alright, what else can we do?
Nothing's easy, is it?
No, it isn't. So, people have needs, and they also have happiness demand, if you will. And a lot of things go into their happiness. Pollution. What's the news like? Are they supplied with luxury goods? For example, the schnapps and access to a pub? Is the island peaceful? Are the working conditions good? And what you can do actually is come up here. You can set the working conditions for anything that's being produced. Let's set up a pub. Let's put it. Oh, let's put it right here. It seems sensible. Great. So now that everybody's being supplied with access to a pub, and the next thing that we're going to do, well, we should build a fire station, but not yet. Let's actually continue it. Let's continue exploring. With our flagship, we should keep an eye on that more often. I kind of get into the zone and then I forget about things. Alright. Let's see what we can do for schnapps. Oh, look at that. Work clothes are being satisfied. Alright, so we need potato farms for this. Let's set up potato farms like... Oh, I don't know.
Tell me you are moral, and not yet another crook-fingered wretch.
Eli Beakworth introduces himself. He's one of the traders. Let's go over here. Wow, we went right to him.
Flagship at your service.
I'm watching your every move.
So he actually wants to buy potatoes. So in order to make money, we can actually bring potatoes to him and sell it. And then over here, he has items for us to buy. For example, trade union items.
Aye.
You know, you hire these. You get these items, aka you hire these people and they'll improve your productivity. But we don't want anything from him right now. Oh, what's that? What's this over here? Oh, just another island. Another tiny island. Okay, getting back to here.
Ordnance plotted.
Build some potatoes. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Right here's probably fine. Doesn't really make a difference at this point. This early in the game. If you're familiar with this game, you know everything changes. You're always doing stuff twice. And we'll put a little schnapps distillery right across the way there. And just like that, we need like more people. Something like that. That should get enough people moving in. The thing about the population changes is that your needs change your population. The more needs that are fulfilled within the household, the more full your household is of people. So there's only one person out of 20 living in this household, which is, I mean, that seems like a little absurd. 20 people in this household, but that's how the math plays out anyways. This has 10 out of 20 people. The way you get to 20 is that you start fulfilling all these lifestyle needs, but that's like way down the road. Hey, look at this. We can actually start upgrading people. Let's not do that yet because we're just gonna need workers essentially. Nah, might as well. We're gonna build more workers.
You reached a new milestone.
There we go, the age of industrialization. So, what do workers have? Oh, they've got these needs.
Honest work, that's all we ask.
So they have needs just like the farmers, but they have additional needs like sausages and bread, etc. They have additional happiness needs. We'll get to them soon. Let's see, what do we do now? Let's direct our ship. We got just 2 unsettled islands over here. We could settle one of these islands.
Flagship at your service.
Neither of these islands have hops fertility, but they are in advantageous locations. Yeah. I'm gonna settle. I'm gonna claim this island right here, I think. It's just very advantageous because the New World is in this direction. We don't have access to other regions right now, but know that we're in the Old World right now. But the New World is in this direction. That's going to be the first area that we're going to explore. Oh, I built this potato field over here beforehand. Didn't mean to. All right. Maybe it's time to put a fire station down. We're making money. Now we're not. All right, so we should start fulfilling some worker needs. And this is a new one for me. Cheese is not part of the base game. Yes, it's part of Industrial Cities, the Industrial Cities mod. Okay, so what does this take here? You build a dairy farm to produce milk. And then, yeah, cheese, dairy to... Oh, there's scary music going on. What's that for?
Pamphlets, pickets, healthy, honest protest.
Yeah, I don't know what the scary music is for. Okay. Gonna ignore it for now. So, let's upgrade some more workers here. Upgrade some more houses to workers. There we go. I would say the first thing I want to do is start doing sausages. Let's get more wood going because I keep building faster than I can produce timber. So let's do this. I'm gonna put another. What is it? Forester's Hut? I forget the name of it. It's not a Forester's Hut. I've been playing too much Manor Lords. Great game. Okay. Supplying road to those folks. I'm going to put down a warehouse and...
We put out
2 more sawmills. Put them over. I just don't want to encroach the town too much, so let's put them over on this side. Get this over here. Get that there. Yeah, that's good. Now we'll be cooking with gas. Sausages. So we need a pig farm. And then we need pastures. Oh no, not pasture, a pigsty. I just like laying them out in a straight line like this. We'll double it up like that. We'll draw a road around it, and then we'll get 2 slaughterhouses as well. Put them this way. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. We'll be changing everything in the future. We need to grow first. Oops. Actually, I won't put it there because we're going to put more schnapps distilleries there, I think. Excuse me. This takes 5 brick. Okay, so this is a new construction material for us, and the way we get brick is that we start mining our clay deposit
Look
over here.
busy, people.
So we got a clay pit going, and then what we need is a brick factory. This is gonna take way too many workers. So I've overbuilt here. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this building.
Time for nap in the hay.
Pause this building. Okay, so we have a positive workforce now. We can say, all right, let's upgrade some of these
We're in
workers.
clover.
Oh. I can't upgrade any of these houses right now. Oh, there we go. Boom, boom. Okay, well, that didn't help. Helped a little bit. I need to draw a road to this clay pit here. I can pause these slaughterhouses because that production chain isn't doing anything right now. Unpause.
Wake me up when you're ready. Thought I was off to
Unpause.
the workhouse.
Unpause. Yeah. We need to wait for bricks. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and build a trading post. This is gonna cost me 10 timber, 8 steel.
Aye, aye.
I only have enough steel right now to settle one island. You know, I'm gonna keep
Flagship
exploring.
awaiting instructions.
I'm gonna keep exploring. Yeah. I know I can get steel from before I make it for myself. Oh, this has hops fertility here. This new island has hops fertility, and it's still on the southern. Yeah, I'm
Aye, aye.
gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this island.
On our way.
What I was saying before is even though we spend steel here and we can't make it.
Decent.
Flagship
Your luck
awaiting
with
instructions.
islands.
Yeah, so Willie didn't like that I took over an island. Let's see here. What can we do in terms of diplomacy? This is the diplomacy page here. Willie, we're doing okay with Willie. We've got a peace deal with him.
Well, if you say so. That deal ain't within half a mile of fair.
Yeah. What if I asked for a quest?
Look in my eyes. You are feeling punctual, please. I do have a pocket watch.
Great. We got a quest for Willie. What do we gotta do? Deliver to Woolsock's weedy clipper.
Attention for the Admiral.
Where's his clipper? Okay, his clipper's up there. So let's go back to our island.
Rudder.
Dear Omar, I run things around here in me own little way, like.
Barrel's already. Well, she's barreling ahead for sure. Oh, I thought she had oil set up already. Jeez. All right. So what's our diplomacy with her? We also have peace with her.
You Almost make old Beryl feel part of society.
Offer
Pull
gift.
the wool over
Ah,
my
that didn't
eyes.
work.
Never. Don't mean to blunt your enthusiasm, but there is no work. So sweet of you to offer,
Ah.
but my regulars have all in hand. I've given all my work to me urchins.
Too bad. She might have a quest for us in the future. We'll see. I think I had like I put on like average quest occurrence in my game settings versus common quest occurrence, which is a higher frequency of quest occurrence. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. I don't know, but when I played through the last game, I was just like, all right, quests are only so useful. They're only useful as the game goes on. They feel less useful. So, yeah, that was kind of my motivation to decrease their occurrence. Let's see if that pays off for me. And I don't know. So I have we have 5 bricks. Let's see if we can build one of these slaughterhouses. There we go. Brilliant. And so to give you an idea about production time, if we take a look at bricks, well, let's take a look at pigs first. Excuse me. Pig farms and slaughterhouses are 1-to-1 in terms of production, which means pig farm produces 1 pig per minute. Slaughterhouse produces 1 sausage per minute. It has a pig unit, if you will, as an input. So this production chain is 1-to-1.
We've only a skeletal work gang.
But in contrast, if you take a look at clay and bricks, it takes 30 seconds to produce 1 clay, so it's twice as fast as a brick factory, which takes 1 minute to produce a brick. So you can have 2 brick factories to 1 clay pit. I only have 1 right now, but that's okay. That's kind of purposeful. We're short on workforce.
Scooped us out of the gutter, you did.
now. I could upgrade 1 more household to kind of alleviate that. Otherwise, we just need to continue building more workers. Like that. We just need to keep growing our population. That's for sure. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just turn off this slaughterhouse for now because it's not doing nothing. Alright, what else do we have here? Cheese! This is not... Is this actually an alternative need that I can turn on? What is this an alternative need for? Oh, it's an alternative need for sausage. See, this makes me... I just want to build all of these. I honestly think I'll just wait. If maybe a dairy farm, the reason you want to build cheese is because slaughterhouses are just unattractive. I don't know. Actually, where are they? They don't...
Hold the machines.
If I turn
Breaks
this
over.
on... Ah, there we go. So slaughterhouses have a vulgarity debuff to your attractiveness. And maybe dairy farms don't. Actually, let's just find out right now. Just throw that down. Yeah. The dairy farm doesn't. What do you need for the cheese dairy? It's a lot of workers. So maybe I can't do that right now. Maybe that does alleviate that vulgarity once you get there. So we won't build cheese right now. I'm very excited to get into the
You reached a new milestone.
excellent. Oh, we can build shipyards and stuff right now.
It's all prepared.
Oh, we have a newspaper.
To meet our patron is utterly humbling. If there is anything I can do, anything really, imagine it, and we can do it.
Wow. Incredible. I just have to pay you in terms of influence to put out propaganda. Now, just in terms of newspapers, this is kind of a frustrating mechanic to me because
Printed news ever die out? Why should it? Not an inclination of yours, is it?
unless it's like some big, unless it's some like really big thing, I don't want to spend influence on propaganda. So I could replace this bad news with good news, but I just don't think it's worth spending influence on a newspaper in a lot of points in the game, especially in the early game. So I'm just going to leave that unaltered, unedited. Oh, we do need to publish it.
No changes?
Really? Really? A road would be nice over here. Okay. Well, can we upgrade any more people? We can. Just like that. So we got tons of work.
What brings you here, Master?
Oops.
No.
Okay, so we've got slaughterhouse going. Now we can do bread. Let's not forget Willie's quest.
Flagship ready for
Let's
orders.
grab 10 timber. Let's get it over to Wibbly. Right here. We'll set an alert when the flagship gets there, because we're smart. And let's just continue building housing. So one of the things that is needed, actually, this is a, what is this? This is a happiness, a luxury need. It's a church. They always look cool. I need 25 bricks for this. So we have an excess of workers now. So what I can do is throw down another brick factory. And we can start working through our backlog. Actually, we don't have a backlog of clay, which is a little bit surprising, but
Ooh, you gave me a fright. You ready?
yes. Great. That gave us more
I was
influence.
fairly sure you died doing that.
Gave us a little bit of income. That's exciting. And it looks like Beryl has a quest, so let's go over to her. Actually, before we do more quests, I'm going to explore the world a little bit more. Yeah. One of the absolute needs is a school. Oh, we can't build one yet. So we need to do bread. So, bread is grain. gets turned into flour, which gets turned into bread. And this is a, what does this say, 2 to 1 to 2. So you need 2 grain farms, 1 flour mill, and 1 bakery to like really balance everything out. And then you scale from there. Obviously that kind of breaks once you introduced other mechanics into your game, like tractors. I am playing with Bright Harvest. So yeah, that does change things a great deal. I'm gonna put grain farms like way over here. Way over here. Because we'll just need a lot of them. So as not to cut off this mine here, I like to preemptively draw a road out. We'll draw a road to here, I guess. And then I'm going to push this in kind of like that. Draw a road like that. Do something like this and this. There we go. We need a warehouse out here. Let's get a warehouse down. Yeah, maybe I just mentioned this, but we're doing grain farms way out here because we'll just need a lot of them. Let's draw the rest of these field modules. And let's just we're gonna do 2.
Flagship ready for orders.
Wow, I grabbed the wrong island.
On our way.
Again, is Eli... We need steel. There's somebody else that sells steel. One of the other traders. It might be Madame Kahina that sells steel. We will absolutely need steel to settle these islands. We have 10 brick. We just need 25 more. Or excuse me, 15 more for a total of 25. And this brick factory here is just not connected. So that's an issue. This is... Just really surprised there's no backlog of clay, because we only had 1 brick factory for a while. And then this one wasn't operating. Well, this is 30 seconds. It's running at 100% efficiency. This is 1 minute. It's operating at 100 efficiency. I don't know. But you know, as long as it keeps going, that's fine. Alright, so grain farm. We got 2.
The Emporium Exotique looks forward to your patronage.
Oh, there's
If
Madame
you can
Kahina.
afford it.
Excuse me. Madame Kahina.
I'm here if you need me.
Oh. The trader will buy anything on offer. Okay, so... It's not her.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Oh, it looks like Beryl are also settled an island over here. Okay.
Coordinates plotted.
We really need to up our island game, and soon. Steel is still unlocked. Let's see. Let's build more workers. Alright, so just getting back to grain here. We'll need a flour mill. There we go. Flour mill. Yeah. And then I like to put the bakery kind of close to town. Kind of on the edge of town. Your farmers would like some flour to improve their recipes. Yeah, some
You's like
flour.
part of the family.
Yeah, so flour is a lifestyle need. This is like a mid game, late game kind of gameplay. I think I don't know if lifestyle needs are really that needed right off the bat.
A competitor raised a settlement.
No. Okay. Oh, we need a warehouse for this boyo.
On every street corner in no time.
Silos key to animal husbandry. Agribusinesses to take the spotlight. Animal farms all around the world class silos as an essential. Using smart distribution systems, fodder is stocked in easily fed livestock, turning grazing into faster process. We can't wait to see what Cornelius Warlow's farms can achieve with the help of silos.
I know you're busy, but I've a favour to ask.
Oops. What's that? Build a silo on any pig farm. Alright, let's do that. Missing upgrade costs. Okay. Well, what does a silo do? Okay. So stores grain as fodder for your farm animals, increasing the farm's productivity. So this is totally worth it as far as I know, because I think the productivity is boosted by 200%. So it's like applying. It's cutting your workers in half.
This is the
here,
way the farmers
essentially.
ride, hobbledy hoy, hobbledy hoy. This is the way the farmers ride, hobbledy hobbledy hoy. Hey!
And grain is just so much cheaper in terms of labor. You don't even need a full grain farm to like supply grain to a lot of pig farms. I think it's like 10 or 12 or something like that. So yeah, you only need 20 workers per each grain, for each wheat field. So yeah, it's I think it's definitely worth it to get the silos on there. You're not making more slaughterhouses, increasing your vulgarity on your island and things like that. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. We need to get to 25 bricks fast. Okay, so maybe we make another grain farm or two. Actually, let's take a look at what else we could do down here. We got a bakery. We got bread going. We'll just move this bakery over here, basically next to this warehouse. What else we need to do? We could set up sales because what we could do is build a shipyard. And we may very well do that soon. Where'd our ship go? Here we go.
Attention for the Admiral.
Why don't you just go to the other corner of the map here? We still need to find the last trader, and I think he's the one who has steel.
On our way.
16 brick. Oops.
I'm delighted to meet you. I'm Bente Jorgensen, chair lady of the Jorgensen Foundation. I can't wait to work with you.
Well, there's our last competitor. So it's Benty, Beryl, and Willie. We've met everybody. And we do have peace with Benty, and we actually have a pretty good reputation with her right off the bat.
Yeah, I suppose I am. And Mum was the toughest. I should know.
Can we flatter her? Yeah, okay.
A lovely surprise.
So,
I am a humble servant of Her Majesty, called upon
There
for
we
delicate
go.
occasions such as these.
there we go. Sir Archibald Blake, that's the dude's name. And yes, he is buying steel. Let's buy steel right now.
Flagship at your service.
And just swoop in and grab islands. I think I'm gonna try and grab this one and this one. Okay. I'm just gonna buy all the steel. Let's buy a lot of brick too. Just as much brick as we can from him. Trade. Boom. Can we fit more on there? Trade. Yeah. Alright, so let's just drop these off here. And where were we? Let's see. We can build a shipyard. Yeah. Wow, I love how deep the harbors are here with this mod. This is what it should have been in like the base game. I think anyways. So let's just blueprint out a shipyard there. We did have the priority to build a church once we got 25 bricks. And there we go. We have a church. And this shipyard probably takes bricks. It does, but we have bricks on the way. That's great. Alright. So, at this point, ooh, we have a little quest here.
I'm happy as a sandboy. Will you build us another castle?
Take a photo of the brick factory. Sure.
These are good times. Could they be even better?
Oh, nice photo with the mountain in the background. Yes, sir. It's fine. It's not the greatest photo.
bad for a big boss.
You are welcome. Alright. Where's our ship at? It's going against the wind right now. So it's really slow. Oh, another quest over
I
here.
got something perplexing, needs setting straight. Please, couldn't mug me out, could ya?
Find and collect the farmer's pigs. Oh. Oh, there's a pig. Boom! Oh, there's a cow. That's an ox. That's
I have
an
a
ox.
fitting for new boots.
Pig. Pig! Oh, there's one. Got it. One more. Where are you? My little oinky friend.
Respect your betters, and always help them out.
Yeah,
I'm not as
absolutely.
scary as you thought, eh?
There we go.
Keen
Oh.
as a three-legged goat.
Lovely. Sausages. Love it. So we need to pick up flotsam.
New orders?
Let's drop off this brick. drop it all off. Build a shipyard so we
Flagship
can
ready
drop
for
more of
orders.
this off. We need to grab some wood,
New orders?
and then where's this flotsam? It's kind of on our way, so let's go ahead and do that. So there's kind of like two strategies here. I really don't see myself going to war with any of these competitors, at least purposefully.
Ain't that sweet of you?
Near certain.
Let's keep that one on the quiet.
Yeah. Great. So yeah, I don't see myself going to war with these folks. There's two strategies: either have your islands in a cluster, or spread out your islands. And the risk of that is,
Ordnance plotted.
you know, it might be harder to get to your islands at a time of war. I do not anticipate that, so I'm going to spread out where my islands are. I think I'm going to take this one. It's got red pepper fertility too, so we have to go for it. We have red pepper fertility. Oh, we do. So, yeah, whatever. On one of these islands, I feel like we'll build a pescatarian society on one of them. That'll be really cool. Okie dokie. Oh, we're already there. Let's settle this island. Now it costs influence. It costs 14 influence.
Aye, aye.
Amazing, you know what to do with them all.
So I want this island.
Typical you to rub it in. When my board won't let me expand.
Maybe we gotta get this one here.
I knew a fella that grew and grew. All it took was a pin to burst him.
Actually, let's pick this up. Let's pick up that flotsam. We'll drop it off to Willie. We'll go and settle this island. And then I think we'll get to the New World. We'll head off into the New World and settle more islands there. As soon as Archibald Blake is restocked with enough steel, or we make our own. One of the two. We will have to make our own at some point. We do have a lot of excess workers and farmers, so let's just go upgrade a bunch of farmers.
Hard work's paying.
We can even increase the number of workers if we build soap. Let's do steel first. Do we have iron? Alright, this is our production chain for steel. Iron and coal or charcoal. You can get it. You can get it from a charcoal kiln. You can get it from underground. That gets turned into steel, and then we make steel beams. So we do have iron, and we do have coal. One thing that I did not consider was how far away this warehouse is to this mine. So if we build it...
Hide the bottle. It's the boss.
That's okay. We can have a warehouse in the middle of the field. Yeah, fine. So we're producing iron. We go over to coal mine. Is there one that's located a little bit better? Yeah. Let's build a coal mine. Oh, we need artisans to build a coal mine. So we're kind of gated from that right now. Okay. Let's just build charcoal kilns in kind of the immediate vicinity. Let's just set up 2, I guess. That way, when we do coal, we can delete these. Draw a road. Draw a road. Great. So that gives us 2 of the inputs for steel, and then we make steel beams. Let's go ahead and set up. Let's set up steel for now over here.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
I'll also set up the steel first. So this is kind of an odd production change in terms of balance, if I remember correctly. So yeah, 15 and 30, you need, which means you need double the charcoal kilns to the amount of iron mines that you have. That's great. We have 2 charcoal kilns. We have 1 iron mine. And that goes into steel. A steel is produced every 30 seconds. But what's odd, if I remember correctly, is that a steel beam is produced every 45 seconds. And so, like, you're not going to balance this production chain. And there's no need to because...
Scary? Do you mind?
Yeah, I guess so.
You are generous with your islands. Don't mind if I do.
Flagship ready for orders.
A competitor raised a settlement.
I can't pick that up. I need 2 slots. That's so disappointing. Alright. Dumping the wood.
New orders?
Float some.
Rudder!
Oh, let's build a silo.
When do we start again?
I'll build a silo for this boyo as well. We'll just put it right here. We won't do that right away, though. We need to expand our population again. Oh my goodness. We are out of timber.
How do?
Let's turn on these sawmills again. Oh, we better start exporting something soon. In order to make
Greetings,
some money.
fellow wizard. Pray, have you news?
Willie is so freaking weird.
Who's the father?
Great, there we go. Who's the father? Oh, gosh. This one is not connected to, oops, a warehouse for some reason.
Attention for the Admiral. On our way.
Let's go back up to Archibald. Let's settle this island, I guess, while we're here. Yeah, I really want this one. That's the one I want. Or maybe I want this one. I kind of want to stick it to Beryl, though. And this one's right by her. Actually, both are right by her. She could go for either. This one has vegetable fertility. This one has hemp. Oh, so this has olive This has salt. This one has vegetables. This one does not. Do I have vegetables here? I do have vegetables here, so I'm not going to worry too much about vegetables. And this is a niter. Nitra. Do we got niter up here? Up here? Yeah, maybe we'll go for this one because I want nitra deposits. I don't know. It's all very confusing. Holy moly,
I need something to blunt my rage on.
we're lousy.
Had to go to press.
Yeah. All right, we're lousy with workers
We
right
need
now.
something first.
And the reason for that is, like I said beforehand, if your fulfillment starts going down, your needs are not being fulfilled, your population starts going down. There's no longer 10 out of 10. This is 9 out of 10. Or 9 out of 20 people here instead of 10 out of 20. So, really quick, I'm just going to move this. Can I move this silo? Yes, I can. I'm just going to move it here. Move it here, will it be connected? If I move it. Alright, fine. I guess you're gonna get your own dang warehouse. Okay. Deliver grain to the pig's farm silo. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll happen. Alright, so our flagship's here.
Aye, aye.
Back at, I was about to say Lady Archibald. Sir Archibald Blake. Let's buy up more steel. Yep. Great. I forgot wood, so I'm just gonna buy more. There we go. Yeah, let's go down and settle this island.
Coordinates plotted.
And then maybe we'll also settle that one. You know? Who cares? This seems like a good location to settle.
Desmond.
Tell me when you're there. Okay. I'm gonna build... I want to build a ship. In order to do so, I need to build sails. So we have a sheep farm. Let's build another one. Let's move these. Let's move these way. Let's move these over here for now. This tucked in over here. And I'm just going to blueprint out a few of these. Actually need to turn these around to face the road. Come on, me boyo. There we go. Let's just build one more for now. And then, yeah, we'll get a sailmaker. Is that what it's called? Yeah, sailmaker's here. So yeah, this is a kind of a demonstration. You'll see this with steel a lot too. This demonstration that like goods can go in many different directions. And this is maybe an opportunity to introduce the statistics screen. So, oh wow, the names that the game has selected for the islands. Wow, it's just word vomit. To me as American anyways. Okay, so we can, if we need to know what the demand for wool is in total For the island, we can take a look at the statistics screen. And we can say, okay, the demand is 4. And the supply is 4. So this is actually very good. We have two sheep farm, and then we have 2 places where it's going. These framework knitters and the sail makers. So that's good for now. But yeah, you can see where we're actually falling short on work clothes. So might as well fix that. Let's build another sheep farm and another knitting factory. Come on. Select this one. Cool. I'm gonna go back to the statistics screen. We'll see our potential production is 4. Our demand is
out of control.
Oh, we have a fire. This is our first fire. Yeah, we have a fire. We have a fire station, so I don't know. Let's get that down. Right next to the fire too. Oh, and there's an abandoned building here, which is strange. Just getting back to worker needs here. Can we build a school yet? We can. Oh, we can build a library. Can't build a school. Is a library? I wonder if a library is for pescatarians? Or is it an alternative need? No. All I care about is a school. And they don't need one yet. The flagship Endeavor has reached its destination. Yeah.
Flagship ready for orders.
I see you're exploring yet more islands.
Before you expand again, remember what we said, alright?
Ordnance plotted.
What did we say?
The bigger you are, the harder you'll fall.
Nobody likes that. Well, except Benty. Ah. There we go. That's good.
Now,
Can I get a quest
wow.
from you?
When you get in trouble, I won't forget this. Probably.
So sweet of you. Don't mean to blunt your enthusiasm, but there is no work.
Ugh.
The fire left ruins behind.
I love the fire service. They help me a lot.
I guess it repaired itself. I don't know how that happened. Oh, okay. So we got sales going. How many sales do we have? We have 5. How many do we need to make? A schooner. We just need 10. Okay. About to wrap it up, I think, though, for today. Let's just settle this one island.
Attention to the Admiral.
Yeah,
As
this
long
will be
as
the
we
last
preserve
island.
what's
that we
already
settle
there.
Awaiting instructions.
in the old world.
It's indecent, your luck with islands.
Where's our next influence bonus?
I wouldn't have touched that patch with a barge pole.
All right.
Sometimes you just have to take a cudgel to other people's heads.
I've done nothing to advance my military, but okay. So we get another 20 influence once we hit a global population of 1,200, which shouldn't be too hard. Which means we'll have enough influence to settle New World stuff. But for now, let's just return our flagship to our what is now right now our home island, our capital island, and yeah, I think I'll call it there for today. I guess next episode we will get into making sure that we have enough workers for steel. We can start producing steel, and we really need to start making money. And I think that means, yeah, just setting up some exporting to one of our traders, maybe selling to one of our competitors, picking up more quests, getting more influence, and then we'll really the first thing that we should do is
We don't even have to trade. It's just in case.
hey, look at that.
Now we
Trade
both
rates.
benefit from each other's charity.
So now I can trade with Benti if I need to and make some money.
Hey, now, don't be sad. You've come a long way.
Oh. Let's see what Beryl thinks of that real quick.
butter my tea cakes.
Wow, everybody loves it. Cool. All right, well, we'll leave it there for now, for today. And yeah, again, thanks for watching. If you liked content, leave a like. It really means a lot. It helps a lot for the channel. Helps get my content out there. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you next time.